Hey, my channel just hit 20,000 subscribers. Thank you, and most of all, thank you. Today we're gonna do two things. We're gonna first talk about how much money I make from YouTube, and the second thing we'll do is talk about the giveaway. So watch until the end, or just skip to the end, it's up to you. Anyway, let's bring up YouTube Studio and see how much I make. Okay, let me scoot over here. By the way, this is my very first time using OBS, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Hope I'm doing this right. So here we are in the channel analytics. If you have a YouTube channel, you know what this is. This is basically where it tells you how much money you make, how many views you're getting, and all that good stuff. So this month, or actually this past month in August, I made $718.69. It says that it's about $78 more than usual, although the previous month I made more. In July I made almost $800 because in July I put out more videos. In August I only put out 2 videos. Well, let's look at the revenue. You can see that each time I put out a video I make a bit of money. This number that you see here, this is how much I make per day. Let's look at August again. Wait, has a different chart here. I don't really know why this is showing things differently. If I look at August, like if I look at a different month, it shows it like this. Let's look at June. Only August is different. I don't know why. But yeah, as you can see, every time I put out a video, there is a spike in revenue. Here, I don't know what happened. It's pretty mysterious sometimes. At least for my videos, normally there is a spike, like right when I put out the video, and then it goes down, and then sometimes there's a second spike. Like if YouTube decides that they want to share it with more people, then there's going to be a second spike. So that's what you see here, and then it goes down again. And this over here, I don't know what happened there. YouTube works in mysterious ways. Let's look at the last 90 days. So when I put out the X-Way Wave video, this is what you want. You want the, like, you don't really want a spike. You want the graph to jump up and then stay up there. So it stayed up there for a couple of days and then it went down again. So this is how YouTube gets you. This is how they, this is why people burn out. They look at these charts. Okay, so in the last 90 days, I made about $2,000. Actually, these past 90 days have been pretty good. Let's look at the last 365 days. So for the past year, I made about $7,000 or $6,800. From that, you can see that in the last 90 days, I made a bit more than usual. I mean, this is how it's supposed to be. Like, ideally, your revenue keeps going up, like a little bit at a time, or I mean, ideally it goes up a lot at a time, but for my channel, it's been going up pretty slowly, I guess, or I mean, at least I wish it were going up more quickly. Let's take a look at the lifetime chart. From the beginning, from May 9th, 2017, I guess that's when that's when I started my channel. From then until today, I've made a little over $10,000. Looks like around November of 2017, my channel got monetized. Back then, I think the requirement was that you had to have 1,000 subscribers, and I think that was the only requirement. And then the requirements changed, so my channel got demonetized. So that's why you see that I made nothing over here. I mean, it's no big deal really, because when my channel got monetized, I was literally making like $1 a day or less. Looks like usually less than $1 a day. Okay, my channel got demonetized in February 2018. And then so it was a few months until it got monetized again. So the new requirement is that you have to have 1,000 subscribers and something like 4,000 watch hours or something. That I kind of forget. But anyway, let's look at the lifetime graph again. There's this big spike over here, right? I think that's when I covered Meepo. Oh, no. Meepo was earlier. For Meepo, there was a spike in my views. That's when I covered the Meepo 2, Meepo V2. I know a lot of you guys are gonna ask, like, which one should I get? Which one's better? It's very clear that you should get the... Man, you guys... Meepo is really popular. You guys have no idea. Unfortunately, I haven't been covering Meepo lately, so... You can see that my views kind of went down and then started to climb back up again. But man, if I had kept on covering Meepo from this point, I think I would have a lot more views right now. But anyway, at the time I covered Meepo V2, I wasn't monetized, so I made nothing from that. So lately from YouTube, I'm making, it looks like it's about $20 a day. About a year ago, yeah, it was about half. Looks like I was around $10 a day. And let's look at 2018. 2018, that was around the time that I got monetized, roughly $5 a day. Looks like it's been doubling, so hopefully next year I'll be making about $40 a day. Hopefully more than that, but I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, we're looking at the past 365 days again. You see that it jumped way up at the end of 2019, like around the holiday season. From what I heard from others, this is normal for like most channels. You're going to get a spike in views and an even bigger spike in revenue during the holiday season. And then it goes down, like it goes way down. So that's why everybody takes a break in January. So this spike over here, we can see that it's the result of the X-Way Flex. So that video did pretty well. The X-Way Flex is a game changer. That's one of my higher performing videos. And then revenue kind of went down. Oh, and yeah, wow. Looks like for a long time I didn't shoot anything. If I remember right, I was in Taiwan for about a month. No, it was about 3 weeks. I was in kind of a slump over here, but that's normal. Like anytime you stop making videos, your revenue and your views go down. Well, let's look at views. Yeah, my views went down, and then I started making videos again, and views started going up. So here we can see that I had a lot more views than usual. So that's probably because of, yeah, it's because of the X-Way Wave. This is the first shortboard that I can actually see myself using regularly. Man, X-Way's been on a roll. And then recently I haven't put out many videos once again, and everything went down. Oh, this is another interesting number. So right now I have 20,000 subscribers, but half of them were gained in the past year, even though I've had my channel for about 3 years. Let's look at the past 90 days again. So in the past 90 days, the top performing video in terms of revenue was the Onsra Black Carve video. And number 2 was the Best Electric Skateboards 2019. Number 3 and 4 are about water flossers. If you're shopping for an oral hygiene kit, I hope this video has been helpful. Man, these stupid water flosser videos, I made them a long time ago. So what happened there was my friend, he kind of works in that industry, and he knew that I started my YouTube channel. So he was like, hey, I have a bunch of water flossers. Do you want to like review them? Do you want to do a comparison and stuff? And I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't know how many subscribers I had. It must have been, it was probably around 500 or so, or probably, no, it was probably less than that. These were some of my earliest videos, but they still make money right now. It's really funny. Waterpik Cordless Advanced Water Flosser Review. It's a Waterpik Water Flosser Cordless Advanced Designer Series. And number 5, affordable budget electric skateboard. That's the Backfire G2 Black. Actually, let's look at the lifetime chart. So this shows us which videos made the most money on my channel. Number 1 is Best Electric Skateboards 2019. That one, I kind of knew that it was going to be popular. Whenever you're comparing different products, you're going to get more views because everybody wants to know, okay, should I get this one or that one? And in that video, I wasn't exactly comparing products, but I was introducing multiple products. And also that one came out around Black Friday. Published that video on November 23rd. So everybody was like ready to buy something. Everybody wanted to know which electric skateboard they should buy. You should definitely look at Backfire, X-Way, Meepo, Onboard, and Wowgo. That one made the most, about 800 bucks. Number 2 is the best water flossers. Oh my god. Number 3 is another water flosser video. Oh god. Number 4 is the X-Way Flex video. At number 5, it's the this video, top 3 electric skateboards at $600, comparing the Wowgo 3, Backfire G2T, and the X-Way X1. This was the dick video. You guys remember that? Let's begin with the dick. The Wowgo 3 has a flexy dick. The X-Way X1 has a stiff dick. Oh man, I had a lot of fun making that video and watching everybody's comments. So while we're here, let's look at traffic source. Number 1 is YouTube search. I thought that would have been number 2. Browse features. This is the home screen. So this is because of the algorithm. Suggested videos, that's another algorithm thing. Okay, so yeah, if you combine number 2 and 3, the thing most responsible for views on my channel has been the almighty algorithm. Number 4 was external, so that's stuff like Reddit, Facebook. Number 5, okay, YouTube advertising. This means that someone else, well, I can tell you specifically, it was Backfire and Wowgo using a couple of my videos as advertisements. So this is a weird thing about YouTube. They allow you to use anybody else's else's video as advertising, which is weird. I didn't have to give permission or anything. They just kind of did it, which I thought is really weird. Like, you would think that you would have to give permission, right? I mean, I don't really mind or anything, but still, I just thought it's kind of weird. Yeah, that happened back in 2018 for the Backfire Ranger. And then recently, I don't know what this blip is. Kind of curious. So in December 2019, somebody used my video for advertising. And then recently, I think Wowgo was doing a promotion, and yeah, they used one or two of my videos, I guess. Oh, external has been pretty high recently. I wonder where this is. Let's just look at the last 90 days. Around July 18th. On July 18th, I published, of course, the X-Way Wave video. So that one had a lot of external views. I wonder from where. What else should we look at? Okay, so impressions. I think that means how many people saw or how many times your thumbnails were shown. And impressions click-through rate. Of all the people who saw my thumbnails, about 5.5% clicked, at least in the past 90 days. I think it's been pretty consistent. Yeah, if you look at lifetime, it went down. But click-through rate is kind of confusing though, because the more that YouTube recommends your videos, the less click-through rate you're gonna get. You want that number to go up. But if that number goes up, the algorithm is also going to experiment a bit by pushing your videos to more people who might not be interested in your videos, just to see if they would be interested. So then your click-through rate also goes down. So yeah, I think you can pretty much ignore this number. Engagement, I don't really look at this, but this is kind of interesting. My average view duration for the lifetime of my channel has been 3 minutes and 36 seconds. Let's look at the past 90 days. Should be higher. Well, it's a little bit higher. This screen is kind of interesting. Most of you are on YouTube around the time that I'm sleeping. This is why most of you are in the US. So for those of you in the US, you'll probably find that my videos usually get published in the morning. So while it's morning for you, or noontime, I mean, well, if you're in New York, it's about noontime. If you're in California, it's in the morning. For me, it's like close to midnight. Usually I publish a video and then look at the comments for a bit, and then I go to bed. In the past 90 days, 77.6% of you are not subscribed. Most people who come to my channel, they might not be very familiar with my videos. So that's why in a lot of my videos, I repeat the same stuff. Like when I talk about, the Hobbywing ESC, I kind of give a summary of how I feel about it in every video. Let's look at age and gender. Most of you are male. About 9% of you are female. This number has actually gone up. For a long time, it was hovering around 4 to 5%, but recently, I guess it went up a little bit. I guess there are more girls and women getting into electric skateboarding. Maybe? Not sure. This says that 42% of you are from the United States, but I think it's probably higher than that, because when you look at this screen, these numbers, I don't think they add up to 100. So there's a big portion of viewers from an unknown location, and most of them are probably from the US, which means that I should probably be using imperial units. Hardly any of you have notifications turned on. Turn on notifications. Revenue. Yeah, we already talked about this, I guess. RPM and CPM. CPM is how much money you make per 1,000 views if only calculating the monetized videos. Because there are sometimes you watch videos and the ads don't show up. This is not including that. This is the number that you should look at. RPM is relatively new for YouTube Studio. This is revenue per mille, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's how much money I'm making per 1,000 views. So for every 1,000 views, I make about $4, which means that for a video that gets 4,000 views, I make about $12. I guess that's all I have to talk about. Well, if you guys have any questions, you can leave a comment. Let's move on to the giveaway. The giveaway is gonna be an X-Way Wave. How it's gonna work is you gotta go to my Instagram, you gotta tag 2 people. Actually, I haven't really thought about how it's gonna work. Check in the description. Also, I think there might be more prize sponsors. I think Shredlights, maybe? I should really talk to them first. It's not confirmed, all right? If it's multiple prize sponsors, then we're gonna have multiple winners. So like 1 prize per winner. Hey, thanks for being a subscriber, 20,000, yay!